Yeah. It means you just have to have a validated style channel, I guess. I don't know. Whenever I was 12, I figured it out, so you should be able to figure it out now. Alright, the stream is live, so I'll copy paste this. There's space. Okay, there's one alpha. Okay, I posted it in the Discord chat and in the UDL BS chat, and I will do it in the announcements chat. Are you talking about yourself or something? See, I got that high quality interweb. Alright, is, yeah. I don't have space. Okay, there he is. Okay. Hop in your car, space. Alright, go ahead, Jonathan. You can have fun. Alpha. Don't crash people on purpose. Yeah, he's whipped. Yeah, same thing as what I said before, guys. If you qualify in the top 10, you have to start on the tires that you qualified on. If you do not start on the same compound of tire you started or you qualified on, you will get a penalty. If you qualify outside the top 10, you have free tire choice. But if you qualify inside the top 10, you have to with a soft. You have to use softs. Spyro, pick a car. Pick a Mercedes, Spyro. Yep. After the qualifying session, I will create a new lobby for the race. All right, everybody, ready up. Let's get this going. Yeah. We're starting right now. All right, everybody, be safe, have fun. Change your party settings so that you can be heard. Always allow your voice to be shared.
I think it is.
Big R texted me and said he can't hear you, so.
Is that better?
We'll see.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Duck said he can hear John, so that's good.
Okay.
All right, everyone, welcome to the UDL League Monaco GP. We are your announcers for today, Mr. Damage and Jonathan. How are you doing, Jonathan?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Today we'll be doing a redo of last week's Monaco GP, which got canceled after the unfortunate events involving quite a few, let's just say, unfortunate incidents.
Last week was crazy damage,
Yes.
and I hope we can just clean it up for this week and have a great race.
Yeah, that's really what I'm hoping for. Hopefully there's no sort of issues in any sort of way. As we're waiting for people to come out of the pit lane, you will notice our drivers on the left side. Pecan, our points leader, is not in the race today because he is at a concert with his girlfriend. So everyone put F's in chat for Pecan, as we now have drivers going onto the track.
Yep, Greco is our first driver on track for qualifying. Seems he is on the softs, so interesting choice of tire.
Which, I mean, drivers have more than one pair of softs for this quality session, so.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, it's not like F2.
I'm an F2 driver. I'm just so used to it.
Yeah, we have had our first incident.
We already have damage.
The Toro Rosso of Man had an issue getting past Greco there and got wing damage. So hopefully we don't have too many of those issues here today. Bocanos is on the track. Quite a few drivers are on the track here for the first runs. Who are you looking out for today to nab that pole position here in the golden jewel of F1 racing?
You know, I feel like there's a lot of people on here that have the potential to get pole position. Somebody I'm definitely going to be looking out for is Sniper Pig. I've seen him in a couple F2 races, and he seems to have really good pace, and he seems to do really well in F1 too, so I think he might be one to watch for.
I 100% agree with you on that one.
Alright, now we got people coming on to their first qualifying lap.
Today we have our wonderful commentator back in Spyro. He will be filling in today in the Mercedes seat.
It's great to have him back.
Absolutely.
It hasn't been the same without him.
And we have Greco, who seems to have lost his lap there in the second sector. He is slowing down under the tunnel to let guys through.
I would just like to point out from my stream, I feel like I am watching a Formula E race because I have no car audio.
That is beautiful. So it looks like the first driver to cross the line will be Drew Yu, as Spyro has retired from the session. Looks like he has had an incident in the third sector. That is not good for the Mercedes team, as Drew Yu comes across the line to set the first lap of this qualifying session, but then immediately gets knocked down by Bocanos, who sets a 111.8. We the North goes to P2 with a 112.9, and Space Hero 113.1 in P4.
Oh, we have another retirement. Vortex Killer.
Vortex, another fill-in driver this weekend, has also retired as Bossman comes across the line for P5. It looks like Sniper Pig had a nice warm-up lap there, as a lot of drivers are getting their first laps on the board here in Monaco.
Drew Yu just made contact in one of the hairpins. He has front wing damage.
Daw has just set himself a P2 lap time of 112.0.
I feel like it's going to be a really close battle up at the front here. A lot of these drivers have the potential to get a pole lap time, so I'm thinking within a half a second for the first.
We the North has just lost it in the second sector, going from the second to the third sector, as he is sitting right on the apex with his broken car. This is not very good for the drivers coming around on their hot laps as Space Hero comes into the pits. Bocanos set another lap, but did not improve, as it was a it was a lap that was suspended for corner cutting. So we already have 3 retirements in this Monaco GP qualifying session.
It does have to be said, pole position gains you a lot at Monaco because it is quite hard to make passes here, so people are going to be gunning for that pole position more than normal. That
is for sure. As Greco sets another lap that was terminated as for corner cutting. Here we have Duck coming around the final corner to set his first flying lap of the session. Let's see what he can do. He manages a 1:14.1, goes up into P8. And this, out of all tracks, this is the one track you definitely need to be at the front for.
Yes, very much so.
Having a clean run into the first corner
improves his best lap time with a 1:11.558.
And then immediately hits the wall going up to Casino.
Does he have damage? It does not look like it. He got really lucky there.
It looks like he has front wing damage. No, he doesn't. Wow.
No, he does not. He got really lucky there.
Let's see who else is on a flyer.
He is pulling out a demanding lead.
Yeah, Bocanos now a full half of a second faster than the next best driver. A lot of drivers are going into the pits, and Greco goes up to P1 with a 1:11.520, 0.03 of a second faster than Bocanos to steal away that provisional pole.
Bocanos will not like that. He will be gunning to get that position back.
And here we have Sinister coming over the line now to set his first lap of this qualifying session. And it looks like it was, in fact, deleted due to... Invalidated due to corner cutting. I don't know why I'm saying weird words, but hey. Okay, yeah. Sorry if I said Vortex was a fill-in. He is now a full-time driver for the Haas seat. I completely forgot about that one. So here we have Man coming through the final sector. Went through the swimming pool chicane, coming up to Rascass and into the final. Oh, nope, he goes into the pits. Greco is coming around Rascass now, and he heads into the pits.
Sinister Owl is coming into the last sector. The pool chicane, trying to set his first lap, non-invalidated. See what he can do.
Let's see if he can get a lap down. Corner. And he pulls into the pits. Yep. He must have invalidated his lap there. Let's see who else is on a lap here. We have Space coming through the final sector now, going through the swimming pool section. He's on a flying lap here on the soft tire.
Into the final corner. See what he can do.
As he comes across the line, and we'll go P4 with a 1:12.2.
We have some great laps coming in here, but wow, Greco and Bocanos just pulling a demanding lead.
Bossman puts it into P3 with a 1:11.7. Very good lap time, as he will be trying to contest those top 2 drivers of Greco and Bocanos for that pole position here tonight.
Oh, somebody crashed at the chicane. I think that was a Red Bull. Oh, nope,
it was
Toro Rosso
kill the Birdman. And Madia has retired from the session in the Racing Point F1 car.
Our fourth retirement of the qualifying. This track is brutal on these drivers.
Let's see, Birdman, okay, he just spun, so. And Man missed a corner here, it looks like in middle sector, as he is going to try to get that car turned around. And a Racing Point, okay, that's Madia still sitting in the main straight, okay. Sevopai is coming around the penultimate corner, and he goes into the pits. Dahl, how did we miss this? Dahl has gone to P1. Wait, was he already there?
Wow.
Yeah, Sniper Pig. Sniper Pig goes to P1 with a 111 flat. That is an amazing lap time out of Sniper Pig. Here we have Dahl.
I knew we had to keep an eye on him. He's definitely a quick driver. Dahl is not too far behind.
Dahl did just pit, so we will see if he can make it back out in time to complete another lap.
We're coming up to 6 minutes left in this qualifying session. Coming down to the wire for those drivers to get that coveted pole position at Monaco.
Lucas just put himself up into P9 with a 113.0.
Oh, there's a bit of a traffic jam in the chicane, or the hairpin.
Looks like Bossman was held up on his flying lap by the Racing Point of Drew Yu. Something happened there for sure. So that's definitely going to be something that will be looked at as Sniper Pig goes into the pit lane. Greco is coming through the swimming pool section now on his flying lap. Let's see if he can improve on his time. Maybe go up to P1. And he peels off into the pit lane. So does Bossman.
Oknos and Greco had a very demanding lean towards the middle of this session, and then Sniper Pig and Dole just took it away from him.
Keep an eye on Sinister. He's coming through swimming pool now. Let's see if he can get a lap in without getting it invalidated. He looks like he has some very good pace here coming into the final corner. Let's see if he can knock them
really
off
quick
to the
last
top.
Week, so.
Coming across the line now, and he goes. Oh no, he was invalidated. The pressure is really on.
Day. You will definitely want to get a lap in before the end of this session.
For sure, as him not getting a lap in and starting all the way in P17 will be very detrimental to his race, as someone has lost it in the first sector. Not sure who that was.
On a hot lap looking to gain that first position again.
We have another yellow flag. Seems to be cleared up well. Lucas is coming through the swimming pool section now on one of his hot laps. Let's see if he can improve on his 113.0.
Bognos did not make it in the chicane.
Lucas goes into the pits.
Yep.
So did Bocanos miss the chicane, or is he on a flyer?
Yes, he did. Oh, we have a Toro Rosso of Man into the wall.
And Sinister finally gets a lap on the board, a 111.3.
Wow.
Puts himself into P3 here with only 3.5 minutes left in the session. That was a very clutch time from him.
Sinister had really good pace last week, so I was expecting good of him. He just had really bad luck getting those times on the board.
And Dahl is out once again for yet another flying lap. So is Get That Money and Run. Still have quite a few times to come out here. I will be surprised if Sniper Pig doesn't come back out onto the track to set another lap.
Qualifying is getting down to the wire. We almost only have 3 minutes left, which means these drivers are really going to be pushing to get those laps in, especially Man and Sevopai, which do not have a lap on the board.
Yeah, they definitely need to get a lap in, as Man is still going around on the medium tire. Very interesting that he hasn't switched to the soft yet.
Man was in the wall earlier with no front wing, so...
Sinister pulls into the pits.
Dole is on a lap coming into the pool chicane now on a blistering lap.
Let's see if he can improve on his time here. He's already set a 1:11.3 as there is a yellow flag in Sector 3. See if Dahl can improve his time here, going down the main straight. It does not look like it. No, he was 7/10 off. He lost some time there. As Get That Money and Run is going through the penultimate corner now, and he peels off into the pits.
7/10, even with 7/10 down on his time, he is still in 7th place. So, like, those times that these front runners are running are incredibly fast.
You definitely can't say that, stress that enough. These guys at the top of this leaderboard have really been putting in work trying to get better. As Greco goes across the line, and he is slower with a 1:13.1. Not the lap he was looking for.
Bossman in second.
Bossman puts it up in the second.
111.09.
Only 900ths away from Sniper Pig. So he puts himself on the front row here.
Sniper Pig's got to be sweating at this point. He's on his outlap, but he's only going to get one.
Sniper Pig is coming to the line now, so he will get a lap in. He might even get two. He just crossed the line.
Yeah, he might get two.
So that is very big for him as Dahl peels into the pits. Let's see who else is on a flying lap now. Space is coming around the final corner now, as well as a Williams in front of him.
That's right. Sevopai puts a lap. 14th place, but at least he's on the board.
As Space does not improve.
In the pits. He will not get a lap time in this qualifying session.
Here comes Bossman across the line. He was 6 seconds slower that lap. Must have been a cooldown lap as he is starting his final flying lap here. We're down to the dying seconds of this qualifying session. Only 30 seconds left for drivers to put in their best times they possibly can.
Sniper Pig's going to be looking to improve his time.
Let's see if he can dip down into those 110s. That elusive 110.9.
110 will be incredible here. Those are real lifetimes, and these drivers are definitely.
He comes across the line and goes a 110.5. Incredible lap time here from Sniper Pig. Absolutely incredible.
He's making Daniel Ricciardo proud from last year in that Red Bull.
And he is still going to have time for yet another flying lap. So let's see if he can even improve on that. As Bossman loses it in the swimming pool section. He loses his front wing. Hard. And that is Bossman out of this qualifying session. He is still in P2 though. Still in a really good position.
Sniper Pig's got to be feeling pretty nice right now, but I wouldn't get too confident.
As Sinister is coming through the swimming pool section now up to the penultimate corner. Let's see if he can improve on his one lap time of the session. See if he can go faster than that 1:11.3 and maybe get himself onto the front row here. It's going to be close. And he goes to pole position with a 1:10.2. An excellent lap time here from Sinister Owl. Unbelievable.
The closing seconds of this qualifying session are incredible.
And Sniper Pig lost his lap, so he peels into the pits. Let's see who else is on a lap here. Get That Money and Run is coming through the swimming pool section now up to the penultimate corner. And he misses the apex there and hits the inside wall. See what Lucas and Get That Money and Run.
That Sniper Pig felt good in those last few seconds, but he could not get confident. There was people gunning for him.
So let's see what Greco can do here. He is on his flying lap coming through the swimming pool section now. Coming up to the penultimate corner. It doesn't look like he will be quite up there in the 110s, but let's see if he can improve his time over 1:11.5. as he comes across the line now, and it goes a 1:11.1, puts himself in a P4. Great lap there.
Second row.
Great job by him.
This real space here is on a very slow lap. So it looks like this is going to be our qualifying order.
Sinister Owl gets what I'm pretty sure is his first pole position of the UDL League here at Monaco, with Sniper Pig in P2, Bossman in P3, Greco P4, Bokonos P5, Doll P6, Get That Money and Run P7, and it went away. Space Hero
Contact
P8
from a Ferrari after qualifying ended.
Yeah, it was an AI.
Yeah, that was damn.
As Sinister puts himself on pole with a very strong lap time there. Very well done by him, as we will be doing a session restart here.
I am extremely impressed with Sinister.
Alright, time to go ahead and leave this and start a new one.
See you there.
If you could help me get everybody in here.
Yep.
Wow, what a qualifying session. And
that was incredible.
That was a great qualifying session there. Everybody leaving it to the very end.
Sinister with at the last second. Just an incredibly blistering lap.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and change the settings. Okay, F1. F1. Let's see. None. Starting grid. Custom. Okay, I gotta wait for everybody. Alright, let's see. Race settings. Vehicle damage. Vehicle damage is reduced, or is it full?
Reduced.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, ghosting off, right?
Yep.
Ghosting is off. Car setup full. Safety car on. Rules and flags on. Corner cutting regular. Formation lap on. Okay. No assist restrictions. Okay. Weather clear. Start time official. Okay. So yeah, I probably should have invited you before I did that, but you know, it's okay. I'll just invite as many as I can right now. Okay. Yeah. I'm inviting at the moment. I'm still... they're not in my players met, so... hopefully we can get everybody in here. Go ahead and switch this to Monaco. Don't want to start it at Australia. That'd be pretty bad.
Mighty Man.
I don't know who LG Taco Bell is, but clip it and send in the clip to the race stewards. We had 20 players in the lobby before, so whenever we hit 20, we'll know we got it. Looks like Madia is broadcasting as well. That's good. It's good to see. We got a good array of streamers in this league. That's nice to have.
The qualifying session was just incredible.
Yeah, that was, I can't stress it enough. That was probably one of the best qualifying sessions we will see. Monaco is all about that qualifying session.
Mm-hmm. It brought the best of people.
Hopefully. Who are we missing here? Everybody could get in their cars so I could really see. We are missing... Duck is not here. Go ahead and spam invite him. Okay, he's here now. Alright, I can't tell who's missing. Because everybody's not in their cars.
Damn.
We have 3 drivers not here. I'm gonna...
We have both Mercedes, both Haas. We need Man. Oh, nope, Man's in here. Both Toro Rosso.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just... So we have both Mercedes. We need the other Ferrari, which I don't even know who that is, to be completely honest.
The other McLaren, I think.
Yep, the other McLaren, which is Greco. Yeah, go ahead. I gotta...
Sinister Owl, Sniper Pig, Bossman, Greco, Both Nose, Doll, Get the Money and Run, Real Space Hero, Eat the Green Bean, Feed the North, Lucas, Feed the North of the Ferrari, Lucas,
Yeah.
you, Kill the Birdman, Settle Pie, and Mightia, Spyro, Vortex Killer, and Mandy. So
We're missing We the North and Greco, it looks like.
okay.
And I don't have Greco on my friends list still, so that's great. Let's see. I have no clue. Somebody just joined. Who was it?
Okay, that was Greco. We the
Okay.
North.
Okay. Greco got in the wrong car. Sweet. I'm gonna go to game chat and see what Bokanos is saying. Bokanos, where is We the North? Okay, yeah, I don't have him as a friend either. Great. Alright. I'll open the lobby and kick anyone who joins, I guess. Alright, it's open, so get him in here fast. Yeah, I just opened the lobby, so get him in here. Alright. Host options. Invite only. Okay. Now I gotta do... Yes. Yeah, you're welcome, kid. Alright. I'm out of here now. Yep, good luck. Go back to game chat so I can get the, yep. Alright, what's the grid? So...
Okay, so... Let me grab it.
Sinister P1, Sniper Pig
Sinister,
P2.
Sniper, Bossman.
Okay.
Greco.
Okay, give me a second. Okay.
Bossman, Greco, Boknos.
Okay, Bocanos has a 4-place grid penalty, so he was
Yep.
P5.
Yes.
So he would be P10, correct? Or P9, I mean? P9?
P9.
Okay. Who's
Dole.
after? Dahl?
Yep.
Okay. Next.
Get the money and run.
Okay.
Real Space Hero.
Okay.
Duck.
Okay.
We the North.
Who still isn't in a car. Okay.
Lucas.
Okay.
Drew you.
Okay.
Kill the Birdman.
Okay. Wait. Okay, hold on. Wait. So Lucas, Drew, you killed Birdman, right?
Yep.
Okay, who's after him?
Sebo Pie.
Okay.
Madia.
Okay.
Spyro.
Okay.
More Vortex and Man.
Great. Bocanos left and came back. Wonderful. Where was he? P9. Yep, great. So, wonderful. He left and came back. So, recap. Sinister, Sniper, Bossman, Greco, Dahl, Get That Money and Run, Real Space Hero, Duck. Is Duck supposed to be P8?
Yes.
Okay, then Bocanos, and then We the North. Is We the
No,
North
Bognos is fifth.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be P9.
Oh,
After.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, who else? We the North.
We the North, Lucas, Drew you, Kill the Birdman, Sebo Pie,
Madia, Spyro, Vortex.
Vortex,
Okay.
Man.
Okay. I think we're ready.
Okay.
Alright. Hopefully this works. Alright, time
We're
to have a
still
little
on
bit of
stream,
fun.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is going to be a fun race.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Hopefully the grid works.
Who is your pick for this race?
To be completely honest with you, I'm going to go with Sniper Pig. I know he is very consistent and can really put down the laps. I know Sinister, although he is fast, sometimes he can be a little inconsistent. So hopefully if Sinister can keep his consistency up, he will definitely be the one to beat.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah, honestly, I'm in agreement. I think Sinister and Sniper Pig are going to have a fight this entire race as long as they can keep consistent.
Yep. So this formation lap is in honor of Antoine Hubert, who unfortunately lost his life yesterday in the Formula 2 race at Spa. So this will be in memory of him. Rest in peace to him, and all prayers out to his family and friends.
Yeah, that was a terrible situation. You know, these real life drivers put their life on the line every time they get in the car, and they know this can happen, but it's still terrible every time it does. And it can't be stressed enough how these cars might be safe, but it is still an extremely dangerous sport.
Absolutely. Because in an incident like that, you can't control a thing.
Yep.
So here we go on our formation lap here at Monaco.
getting their tires and brakes warmed up for this formation lap is extremely important.
Looks like the top 3 are really trying to just leave everybody else. I don't think that is exactly the game plan they want to bring into this formation lap.
Oh, there's contact. Bossman hit the wall in qualifying, or in the formation lap.
Does he have wing damage is the real question.
I do not think you can get wing damage on the formation lap.
He is very, very lucky.
Yeah. Just overthought the grip of his car and put it straight into the outside wall, which, if you're doing that on the formation lap, you definitely need to be cautious on the actual race.
You have Sinister already coming up to the penultimate corner. He definitely should have went a lot slower on his formation lap here.
Definitely a question. Greco is on the mediums. Was that his qualifying tire, or?
No, it wasn't. So Greco will be talked to after the race in the storage room.
Yep.
As that was clearly announced before this race, that all drivers that qualified in the top 10 had to start.
Both Ferraris in the on the mediums as well, along with Lucas.
So is Duck. So we have quite a few drivers that were disqualified from the formation lap here.
Yeah.
As quite a few drivers towards the back are starting on those soft tires and also the medium tires.
Right.
So here we go. 5 lights. And we have a jump start towards the middle of the pack.
And we are
racing. Here we have going into turn one.
Somebody did not start. Oh my God!
And we have a
turn
huge crash in turn 1. So a lot of drivers are involved. That will shake up the order quite a lot.
Sinister Owl putting it straight into the wall in the first lap.
Get that money and run, scraping off the wall in the casino section. So we have Sniper Pig in the lead, and Greco's P2.
That is a horrible upset for Sinister Owl after dominating in qualifying.
Looking at the Lowe's hairpin now, it looks like everyone got through there pretty clean. That's a good thing to see. We have quite a few cars close together throughout the field here. So hopefully we don't have any more incidents. That was a very wild turn 1, to say the least.
Yeah.
Boaknos and We the North, from all the way in P9 and P10, are now in P3 and P5. A great start from the 2 Ferraris. Sniper Pig comes across the line.
Sniper Pig has to feel really nice right now after qualifying P2 and gaining that lead within the first corner.
There's quite a few drivers coming to the pits now for a front wing change, and most likely a tire change onto either the mediums to go to the finish or the hards to finish out this race. So here we have Dahl barking at the heels of Boaknos. He has the tire advantage here on the softs compared to Boaknos' mediums. So we will keep our eyes on this battle to see if Dahl gets past Boaknos here. Scrolling through the field here, doesn't seem like anybody else is really close as Dahl makes a mistake.
Vortex is very close to Sebopai at this point, within half a second.
Let's see if he can get close enough to make a move as a Mercedes has spun.
Oh my
that
God.
Is Duck, and he is, and Sebopai has made contact with him, so there are 2 cars.
Put Vortex up in the top 10 after getting a terrible start off the line.
And Sebopai comes onto the track right in front of Man, so Man loses part of his front wing here.
Drama in the first couple of laps, but let's be honest, that's Monaco.
And here we have Greco right on the heels of Sniper Pig. Let's see if he can get by him here. This will really be costing Sniper Pig time if he does in fact get by, as they are right there.
These two were fighting and qualifying for a little bit there, so you could definitely see a really good race out of these two.
As they seem to be the closest battle on track other than Sevapai and Man Man in P10 and P11. But I believe Man Man has front wing damage, so he'll be losing quite a bit of time. As Greco's...
Those two using all of the track to their advantage in the chicane.
And Bossman is within 2/10 of We the North after his disappointing turn 1, but he is bouncing off the walls left and right. He would be lucky not to lose any part of his front wing here, as he does have right front wing damage, so that is not good for Bossman's hopes here.
He's going to use these walls to his advantage, try to keep Bossman behind him. It is quite hard to pass at Monaco, so if he can play his cards right, he might be able to keep this.
We have a yellow flag in Sector 2 and Sector 3. See what we got going on here. Looks like there was some sort of a discrepancy there, as Man Man and Get That Money and Run are battling there. Right there. Get That Money and Run is right on Man Man's gearbox going into the casino section. But it looks like they will stay in order here, as Greco is within 1/10 of Sniper Pig, but he loses that time going through the fast left-hander.
It does have to be said, though, you know, this is a 39-lap race. Is it really beneficial to you to, you know, try and make that pass this early? You know, battling it out, you might lose more time than just staying behind the person. So they might be using some strategy by not passing here.
Greco is right on the diffuser. He goes to the inside in the casino section and takes the lead of the Grand Prix here away from Sniper Pig. Sniper Pig will really have to take that back.
Bossman looking to make a pass. He has We the North in his sights.
Let's see if Bossman can duplicate what Greco just did. It does not look like it, as he will fall in line behind We the North here, going into the second sector.
Sniper Pig down almost a second on Greco after that pass in the casino section.
Looks like Greco has some great pace here at the start of this race on those mediums. Definitely something to keep our eyes on, as we have yet another yellow in Sector 2 as Boknos has spun in the chicane. But he still stays in P4, but he has lost tons of time to Dahl in front of him and to We the North behind him.
He is lucky he did not get any damage. You know, he spun in the perfect spot on this track.
He does have left wing damage. Let's see. I don't know if that was from that incident or from before.
I think that was for prior incident, so I think he got lucky. Oh, a Mercedes taking this. I think that was a Mercedes taking the inside line into turn 1. Looked like he had an issue in braking.
Vortex goes into the pits to go on a pair of hards and replace his front wing. As Get That Money and Run and Sevapai. Get That Money and Run is right on his gearbox here, but not quite close enough.
What tire is Spiral on? Are those intermediates?
No.
Green sidewall.
No, it looks glitched out. He's on hards. But he is lagging quite a bit here, so hopefully he doesn't get in the way of any of the drivers here in this GP. As he pulls into the... Okay, he lets by the Haas there as Madia is now in the pits. Let's go back to the Bossman fight. As Bossman loses part of his front wing on We the North's diffuser, now he has no end plates on his front wing. That will be really detrimental.
That's really going to hurt him while trying to make this pass.
It looks like he even lost some of his flaps. Yes, he did. He lost some of his flaps on his right front, on his front wing. He will not be happy here, as they are really battling it out here for P5 on lap 7 of this GP.
Any closer, he's going to be driving underneath with the North.
Yeah, it looks like his wing damage is really just killing him here, as Vortex has spun in the swimming pool section. He's lost a couple of positions there, drops down to P15. Get that money and run is right on the diffuser of Sevapai as still, and so is Space Hero. We have a three-way battle for P8 now at the bottom half of the points here. See if anything happens. Sevapai is on mediums in front of these two. Real Space Hero is also on mediums, while Get That Money and Run is on softs. We have a yellow flag in the third sector.
The mediums seem to do very well here. I'm quite surprised.
Get That Money and Run has made the overtake onto Sevapai, and Bossman and We the North have crashed in the penultimate corner.
Oh my god, drama at the front.
And Bossman peels into the pits.
Flaps.
We the North only has just a little bit of wing damage. Very lucky to get out of that with very little injury.
Space Hero still trying to make the pass on Sevapai.
We have a three-way battle here for P8 or P7 as they come through the casino corner now. As a recap, we have Greco in P1, Sniper Pig P2, Dahl in P3, Bokanos in P4, and Lucas rounding out the top 5 with We the North in P6. Get That Money and Run P7, Sevapai P8, Space Hero P9, and Sinister rounding out the points in P10. As
Real Space Hero is not letting Sevapai forget he is there. Oh, and he goes
for the inside here. Let's see if he can make the move stick. No, he can't. Oh, they're still side by side going into the left-hander here as he gets the position. Amazing overtake there as Sniper Pig is into the... Oh, no, he spun. He had an issue. Oh, never mind. He did pit, I think. I don't know. Did he pit? Is he on mediums now? Yes, he is. Okay. Overreaction. As Sevapai is now in the pits as well, but it looks like he broke his front wing on entry, so we'll have to get a front wing replacement. That is not good for his race here.
That is one of the worst things you can do, because you have a clean stint and then at the very last second you have to get that extra time, which can cost you in the pits.
And he was in a very close battle there with a couple of cars, so this will lose him quite a bit of time. A Sniper Pig
is missing a piece of his front wing on the left side. The end plate is gone, so that will be affecting him.
And he also has traffic here to deal with, but he is 24 seconds ahead of P2 Dahl. But Sniper Pig is the one we need to watch out for. But he is right on the diffuser of Bokanos. See if he can get this overtake done here going into turn 1. It doesn't look like he's going to be close enough.
Sniper Pig does not have any damage, and he has the pace to get by.
Blue flags are being waved for Greco as he gets by both of the lapped cars there. Going back here.
is going to have a very hard time keeping Sniper Pig behind with that front wing
Sniper
damage.
Pig, oh, he looks down the inside but thinks better of it. And Bokanos is also on very old. He's on 10 lap old mediums compared to Sniper Pig's 1 lap old mediums. Sniper Pig definitely needs to get by here because he is losing quite a bit of time to Greco in the lead.
I think Sniper Pig is definitely just looking to make a pass without any risk for him because he knows he has the pace. He definitely needs to get by soon, but I think he's just trying to keep his cool.
See if he can get a good run here It doesn't look like he's quite going to be able to into the penultimate corner. Let's see if he can get a good run through the final corner. As he goes down the inside going into the final corner.
Oh, and he gets cut off.
He backs out of it, thinks better of it. Definitely a smart idea there by Sniper Pig to keep from getting any damage. 200 IQ from Sniper Pig. And Space Hero, get that money and run. And We the North are all together here from P6 to P9 or P8. Pretty close battle there.
Space Hero has really impressed me in this race. He's been moving his way steadily through the field.
And it looks like Dahl is having some sort of issues. He's still out there on those old soft tires, and he's losing quite a lot of time to the drivers behind and in front. He's lost around 6 seconds in the span of 2 laps to Greco in the lead. So he will definitely be looking to pit.
He's going to want to pit very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he enters this lap.
He is losing quite a bit of time to the cars behind him as Sniper Pig makes a little bit of contact with Bokanos there. He's getting a little bit impatient as Dahl does peel off into the pits. As Bokanos loses the rear end going out of the final corner, and Sniper Pig takes P2 away from Bokanos. Let's see if Bokanos has an answer for him going up into Casino, or if he will have the job done. It looks like Sniper Pig is now solid into P2. He will need to get a little bit of that gap eaten down from Greco in the lead.
He is definitely gaining on Greco.
He is gaining fast.
About 7/10 in the first sector alone.
And as Kill the Birdman has gotten a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. So that would be very detrimental to his race. As we have a 4 to 5 car train here from P5 to P9. All within a couple of seconds here. This is going to be a very tasty battle.
Was there slight contact with Dahl and get that money and run? Didn't seem to affect him, but it looked like there was slight contact there in the braking zone.
Yeah, I did not see it as I scrolled to him just a little too late. But Dahl goes down the inside into the chicane,
lunge, and
he hits the inside wall and loses part of his front wing as Vortex
is DNF'd.
Has retired from the session in Sector 3, it looks like. So let's see if his car is in a precarious spot here. As we have a yellow flag in Sector 2. I don't see anybody with a ton of time loss there. That is cleared out.
I'm not sure if Dahl got impatient or that was a missed braking zone, but that was a very gutsy move onto the inside of that chicane.
And now he's going to the outside, and there's a crash. He clips the right rear of Get That Money and Run and sends him into the wall. And Get That Money and Run has lost his front wing. He is still trying to stay ahead here.
Very risky passes.
And Bokanos also gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting as Get That Money and Run will really be looking forward to trying to keep everyone behind here so he loses the least amount of time possible. As we have a crash. We have a huge crash. There's two retirements here. As Sinister Owl and Get That Money and Run have both retired here. That is a very unfortunate event there for both of those drivers. And Dahl has lost all of his right front on his wing.
Oh my god. Sinister Owl, I feel very bad for him after qualifying first and then having the worst luck in the race.
He dropped all the way to P17 on the first lap, and he was all the way back up to P8, P7 in the points already. As Dahl comes into the pits to replace his front wing and go on to yet another pair of mediums.
We have reports coming in from Vortex that his engineers gave him the wrong setup for his car today.
That's not very good. He definitely needs to have a talk with his engineers and definitely
And
needs to tell them that they need to step it up a little bit.
and Owl had a steering wheel malfunction. I don't know if it was not connected properly or...
That's not good. That is really sad for Sinister here. As Space Hero is right on the back of We the North, and Sniper Pig has pit again. He must have had some wing damage. That is not good for his race. That will allow Greco to have a ton of time out front to be all by himself. He should have this race locked up now as long as he keeps it mistake-free. Very close racing between We the North and Real Space Heroes. Space is on his right side going up to Casino. And oh, there's a crash. They touch.
Contact.
We the North saves the spin there.
He's got no endpoints on this front wing though.
And he has lost some of the flaps on his front wing, which will allow Bossman to gain on him and most likely take away P6 here. As we have blue flags, as that is Greco right behind both of them. They need to let Greco past here. As Greco goes down the inside of Bossman.
It's going to be very difficult with them racing, but Greco's got to go.
Yep, Greco gets by both of them as Bokanos, or no, We the North hits the wall there through the right-hander with his very ill front wing, as Bossman also has a very ill front wing. They're about equal on front wing health here as We the North peels into the pit lane.
I'm questioning what happened to Sniper Pig in this situation.
I'm not sure.
Twice before Greco is pit once.
Definitely
Greco is in the pits now.
Definitely wasn't a two-stop on the cards, as Greco looks like he will come out comfortably in front of Bokanos here. He has a 42-second lead out front, so as long as he can stay out of trouble, we should be fine here. As there are quite a few big gaps here in the race. A lot of 5-second plus gaps. As Birdman is in the pits once again, he is coming out right near a Ferrari. Looks like Bokanos, and he would just let him go. Bokanos is 19 seconds back from Greco. So Greco
in the middle of these pit rotations tend to not have the greatest racing, but once everybody bunches up again, I feel like the closing laps of this race are going to be incredible.
As here we have Bokanos and Kill the Birdman in the Toro Rosso. Kill the Birdman just came into the pits and has fresh tires, but Bokanos is in P2. I wonder how this is going to play out here. I'm not quite sure if Birdman's going to go for the overtake or if he's just going to let him go. Birdman is only 5 seconds behind Ducks, so, or 6 seconds behind Ducks, so he might want to get a move on here. So Lucas, I'm going to highlight him for a second. He's all the way up to P3. I don't know if he's made a stop yet, but that is a great drive from Lucas here. Sniper Pig is closing onto the back of him, as well as a lapped car at the racing point as Lucas
in the wall.
The commentator's curse has struck again as Lucas loses part of his front wing, but still only drops to P4 and is 20 seconds in front of Space Hero. So it looks like he will comfortably have P4 coming out of the pits as long as his front wing isn't too bad. As well, Space Hero does have a broken front wing himself, so Lucas should have enough pace here to keep in P4.
Sniper Pig looking to gain that time back on Greco after making 2 unscheduled pit stops.
He's got a lot of work to do here, but he does have 21 laps left in the session. As Greco has left the session.
Oh my God!
Greco has left the session. I don't know if there was an issue.
Greco may come back, but that is not good for his time right now. Sniper Pig and Bokonos are going to be capitalizing on that heavily.
At least his AI will be driving around the track here, but that is not good for the rest of the drivers. As we all know, the online AI can be very, let's just say, extraordinary. They're pretty special.
I'd say special and definitely not the fastest.
As the Williams
big dive on the AI and can't get it done.
Dahl is trying to make up some time here as the other Williams, the Sevapai, is around a second and a half behind him. He doesn't want to lose too much time trying to get by the race leader here of Greco. I'm not sure what happened to Greco here. I don't know if he went to take a dump or what, but this is not good for his race.
Sure. Yeah, Bokonos is capitalizing on that. He's gained over a second since he's left the session.
Hopefully Dahl can get away from Greco here pretty quickly.
Sniper Pig getting very close to Bokonos.
Greco is back in the session now, so he will be retaking control of his car. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but not a very good thing for him. As there is a yellow flag in Sector 3 somewhere, not sure who that was. And Sniper Pig is already only about a second behind Bokonos here. He has gained 8 seconds in the span of 3 laps.
Sniper Pig showing his true pace here.
And
oh my God,
Toro Rosso gets in the way there, and thankfully for Sniper Pig,
no
damage to his front wing. Very lucky.
He is incredibly lucky.
That Birdman losing his rear end there did not cost him any time. As now, Sniper Pig.
It should be said that we are now over halfway through this race, so this is where those moves are going to start to count more.
Sniper Pig is within half a second.
Yep. Sniper Pig's going to be looking for any sort of mistake from Bokonos to get that past Jan. Oh, and Bokonos goes into the pits, so Sniper Pig will take that position.
Sniper Pig is promoted up to P2. Let's see if he can cut out that 28-second gap to Greco here, who was on the soft tire. I'm not sure exactly what the strategy is here for Greco, but I'm not sure if his tires will actually last to the end of the race. He might have to do a 2-stop here.
Yeah, Sniper Pig, it should be said, Sniper Pig has gained about 2 seconds since Greco had left, so he is gaining time, but Greco should definitely be worried if he does have to make another stop. That could be the chance Sniper Pig needs to make this pass.
Sniper Pig just carved out an entire second in the second sector there. Unbelievable as he goes down into the chicane here. He's only 25 seconds back. He's gained 2 seconds already this lap, and it is closing fast.
24.53.
This will be a very close race here.
Seconds. He's going to be 23 seconds behind by the end of this lap.
Greco's tires must be falling off here, and Greco's going to have to pit again. So maybe he's going for the overcut here as Greco has joined back into the session.
He is within 22.5 seconds of Greco now. This is going to get extremely interesting by the end of this race. Greco also meeting lap traffic now from We the Boss Man.
Looks like Boss Man is faster than Greco as we have a yellow flag in sectors 2 and 3. See if I can find the cause of the yellow flag as it is apparently cleared up now. So Sniper Pig, 20 seconds behind. He is within the pit window of Greco now.
Sniper Pig's drive right now is just incredible. He has caught up 9 seconds in like 2 laps.
And gaining. He just cut out a half a second in 3 corners. A full second. Look at that. 18.9 seconds as he's catching the Williams now.
This man is on a mission, and he is on it. The Williams doesn't want any part of that.
And he is now catching the Mercedes of Duck, who pulls over to the side to let him go, but then lets Sevopie through as well. So Duck will not be happy. He definitely lost a bit of time there.
Nobody wants any piece of Sniper Pig right now. That man is on a mission.
He is absolutely flying, he is putting in a qualifying lap every single lap of this race.
He was my pick to win this race from the beginning, but even I'm just in shock with his performance right now.
As it looks like he has lost a little bit of
time. Yeah.
He is on 8-lap-hold mediums compared to Greco's 6-lap-hold softs. But Greco's tires will surely be falling off here soon, as Boknos and Lucas in P3 and P4 are on 2-lap-hold hard tires. Their tires are fairly fresh, so they might have the advantage here once the top two's tires start falling off, and they might have to pit again.
I don't know what my strategy call would be here, if I was Sniper Pig, whether I stay out on the mediums for the rest of this race or go into the pit one more time.
He might have to, as Duck goes into the pit lane, and so does Man. He might have to stay out to be able to just get track position and hope he can defend well enough to keep Greco behind. But he is starting to lose a little bit of time now to Greco in P1. So he is really starting to feel the wrath of all those qualifying laps he just put down. He has lost quite a bit of time in the middle part of this track. And he has wing damage. I just noticed he has wing damage on the left front of his wing. No wonder he started losing time. As Greco is in the pits, he's putting on a pair of mediums to go to the end of the race. Let's see if Sniper Pig can come out ahead of him here.
Sniper Pig's going to be looking to capitalize on this. It's going to be very close, though.
Greco just left his pit box. Let's see if he's coming to the exit of the pit lane now, and Sniper Pig takes the lead of this race. And he will be ahead by quite a few seconds here, at least 5 or 6 seconds.
He's going to need to try and keep that going. And Bokno's 50 seconds behind.
Yeah, there seems to be no threat here from P3 down.
Bossman is the next closest battle with 1.5 seconds to Space Hero.
Space Hero is on a set of 3-lap-old mediums compared to Bossman's 5-lap-old mediums. So their pace will probably be pretty comparable here. And Dahl is on an 11-lap stint here on the medium tires. He's probably going to be stretching these to the end of the race, as well as Sniper Pig on those mediums that are 10 laps old. But you know Greco will be absolutely flying here in his first few laps. He will probably be looking to take the lead back from Sniper Pig here in the next few laps. He has already gained quite a bit of time on him. He's already within 1 second. At the end of his...
Sniper Pig's really going to have to focus on keeping Greco behind him in these closing laps. It's easier said than done, but if there's any track that it can happen, it is Monaco.
As they are both as they go side by side here, and Sniper Pig holds the position for now, keeping Greco behind, but he's being held up by the Ferrari here. The Ferrari needs to get out of the way.
Ferrari's dealing with blue flag right now.
He's gotten at least 3 blue flags by now. As he does move, but he gets in the way.
Oh my God!
And Sniper Pig hits him. So Sniper Pig loses part of his front wing here.
Sniper Pig is not going to be happy about that.
And he gets hit
God!
by We the North into the chicane. Unbelievable scenes here from We the North. We the North absolutely destroying Sniper Pig's race here. As Sniper Pig will definitely have to pit now, as he has some serious front wing damage.
That's something that's I feel is going to have to be reviewed by the stewards. That was extremely uncalled for.
It's now Boconos.
He had at least 3 blue flags, and then got in the way, and then ended up hitting him coming through the chicane.
Boconos was only 20 seconds behind whenever Sniper Pig went to the pit lane. Let's see if Boconos can get past Sniper Pig here. He's coming out of the final corner now. And
Boconos is on the hards. Sniper Pig is on the mediums.
So
Boconos might be able to get this back.
Boconos does get through to P2 though. And it looks like Lucas is a little too far back to capitalize here, but the other Ferrari of Boconos capitalizes on his teammates' mistakes. Definitely
going to be trying to use those mediums to his advantage. They're both Sniper Pig's mediums are 6 laps old, but so are Boconos on the hards.
Sniper Pig definitely didn't know that he was going onto a pair of used mediums, or he would have went onto a new pair of tires here. And so we have another yellow flag in Sector 3. We have 3 cars very close together here. We the North.
He actually might not have even had another pair of new tires. He did pit twice already. So,
as We the North is holding up Kill the Birdman and Drew You quite a lot here, but they are racing for position for P9, P10, and P11, the last points paying positions. And Sniper Pig is already on the back of Boconos, and he's in DRS going down the front straight, and he will not be there in time, but he needs to get this pass done very fast if he wants to eat into that lead that Greco has. 31 seconds is the lead, as we have an incident with Kill the Birdman and We the North in Sector 2.
Oh!
And We the North is intentionally wrecking Kill the Birdman here. This is not good.
What is up with this Monaco curse in the UDL? This is the second incident like this. Oh my God! Kill the Birdman is out.
Has DNF'd, and Greco sets another fastest lap of the GP here. He is absolutely flying out front.
Spyro is DNF'd as well. The closing 10 laps of this race are turning out to be just
insane. Drew sticks it into the wall in the penultimate corner, but he doesn't lose any positions here, as there are huge gaps there, as Sniper Pig is eating away at that lead that Boconos has. He did get held up a little bit by the racing point of Madia, as We the North goes into the pit lane to get another front wing. Sniper Pig lost quite a bit of time there trying to get by the racing point. He is 1 second back from Boconos here, but he does have the tire advantage.
I'm wondering if Sniper Pig's kind of seeing that this might not be a thing to gain the lead, so he's looking for the safest passing point.
And he definitely needs to take care of those tires as Greco goes into the pits. So Greco, on his 4-lap-old set of mediums, comes into the pits once again. He had wing damage. He's getting his wing replaced. He might come out behind Boconos and Sniper Pig here. This will make this a very toasty finish.
His tires are 16 laps old. What will his new set be?
I think that is his new set. He went into a set of 16-lap-old tires. That is not good.
This is incredible now.
As
This is a three-way race for the lead now.
Boknos is only 7 seconds behind his Sniper Pig. Now he sees his chance to get the lead back with Greco coming into the pits, so he has to go now. He knows he needs to get this P2 so he can eat into that lead that Greco has. As Lucas gets past Dahl for P4 here.
Sniper Pig is just on Boknos' tail, just waiting for an opportunity.
Sniper Pig right on his gearbox here. Let's see if he can make a move into the chicane. He tries to look for it. He looks at it, but he thinks better of it.
There are these two drivers are just at it right now, and you know Sniper Pig's got to start to be thinking, you know, these laps are closing, and I see that opportunity. I might make that move that might be a little more risky.
As he has a good run here going into the final corner. Boknos loses it once again, and he drives him all the way into the wall. Boknos blocking Sniper Pig all the way down the straight and putting Sniper Pig in the wall. Yes, he does. He has left front wing damage from that. He lost his end plate.
That was a full block on Boknos' part. That is definitely not legal.
As we have quite a bit of a show of dirty driving here, as Boknos lets Sniper Pig through, so he sees what he did wrong there, and he does let Sniper Pig through.
He also has no end plates on his wing, but that might have ruined Sniper Pig's chance to gain that lead.
Let's see if Greco has any front wing damage. No, he doesn't. Greco has a full front wing, so that really killed Sniper Pig's chance of winning. As both Ferraris in the middle of some controversy here in this Monaco GP. Let's see, we've got Dahl and Lucas battling for P4 here. Lucas on a set of 10-lap-old hards and Dahl on a set of 17-lap-old mediums.
Oh my God!
Drew Yu
made massive contact on the inside wall in that chicane and just ripped off one of his front wheels.
He was going for some glory runs there on the soft tires, and it came back to bite him as he was lose a couple of points here. I think he was in P9. So that is not what he was looking for.
Lucas.
As Dahl.
Oh my God, Dahl.
Okay, I believe
major lunge.
I believe Dahl was taking evasive action there, so he did think better of it and stop and let Lucas back through.
Lucas's drive today is very impressive.
Let's see. So Lucas is up 7 spots. He started in P11. Boknos is up 6 spots into P3. Greco up 3 spots into P1. Our biggest loser of the race, though, is Sinister Owl, who started on pole position and retired.
I feel extremely bad for Sinister Owl after that. That was terrible luck in this race.
As Lucas cuts the chicane there. Very interesting. As We the North,
oh my God,
gets another time penalty.
That looked a little scarier than it actually was. Greco, 19-lap-old tires.
And pulling a gap on Sniper Pig.
Sniper Pig is not going to be happy about this.
Sniper Pig does have front wing damage, so definitely not what he was looking for. He is going to be protesting the move there from the Ferrari driver of Boknos.
I feel like both Ferrari drivers might have some protest in this race.
And as we all know, We the North is a stand-in driver for Pecan here. If he does race again, he will most likely have a severe penalty. as both Ferraris have not had the greatest of races here. As Boconos, even though he's in P3, has been in a couple of controversies. As Lucas misses the penultimate corner, and Dahl goes through for P4. That drive from Lucas all the way up to P4 falls apart just a little bit as he loses part of his front wing. With 5 laps left here in this race, there's a little bit of drama there. It's Greco still in the lead on those 20-lap-old medium tires. Great driving from him to hold this gap on Sniper Pig. Boconos in P3, Dahl P4, Lucas P5, Space in P6, Bossman in P7, Sevapai P8, Duck in P9, and We the North rounding out the points. And he has lost his entire front wing. Again. Let's see. And as an update here, Madia just got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, but he holds the most pit stops of the race award at 9 stops. Wow. He's going in for yet another stop. He is definitely costing Racing Point a little bit of money on the front wing department here.
They're not going to be happy about that one.
They're definitely going to have a talk with him after this race. So it seems the closest battle we have here is Space Hero and Lucas for P5. And this is how this race goes, guys. Monaco is such a tough track that it does get pretty strung out sometimes. But we all love this track for how hard it is.
It has definitely been an eventful race. You can't say it wasn't eventful.
Whenever you have 6 retirements in a race, it's definitely gonna be an entertaining race to watch back.
Greco on 22-lap-old hards.
Mediums.
Or medium, sorry.
And he's gaining an advantage on Sniper Pig. Unbelievable.
Oh! Lag on my part. Looked like he ran straight into the wall on my screen. That was,
That would have been bad. But here we have Space catching Lucas here, little by little. He's not quite in the DRS range. He didn't quite get into the 1-second margin by the time he got to the DRS zone. But he is within a second here of Lucas. Let's see if he can get that P5 and get a couple extra points here for the Alfa Romeo team. He is a sole Alfa driver here in this grid today.
With 0 end plates on his front wing, it's going to be tough.
Lucas does seem to be struggling here. He is on 15-lap-old hards. So I'm not exactly sure whose tires would be better at this stage.
Sniper Pig slowly gaining his time back, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. There's only 2 laps left in this race.
Yeah, he needs to be gaining by the second here per sector if he really wants to make inroads on Greco here in the closing stages of this race.
Greco does have front wing damage.
How bad is his front wing damage is the real question.
Thinking only 1 end plate.
Okay,
off.
so his left side wing end plate.
Not terrible.
So the same.
Actually, the same as Sniper Pig.
Same as Sniper Pig. So they are pretty equal here. But Sniper Pig does have those 7-lap younger medium tires. If Greco's tires fall off the cliff here right at the end of the race, his tires have to be close to a puncture here. So that definitely
would be an immense upset for Greco.
Absolutely. And Dahl also on 23-lap-old tires and Bossman on 20-lap-old tires. So let's see if these guys have any sort of issue whenever it comes to a puncture or anything with tire wear towards the end of this race, as we have 2 laps left. We're on the
Greco's got to be
penultimate lap.
biting his nails right now on those.
His tire wear has to be through the roof by now. Just going through here, seeing if we've got any sort of action going on. It seems like everybody is all on their lonesome. Space has lost time to Lucas, so there will not be a battle for P5 there, as Lucas seems to be holding P5 pretty well here. We have a yellow flag in Sector 3. That seems to have been cleared up pretty quickly, as Madia, it was Madia, he will be peeling into the pits once again for another front wing. You just have to really feel for him. He's having a shocker of a race here, as Greco starts the final lap of this GP.
Definitely losing a lot of time, but as long as he does not get a puncture, he seems like he's going to complete this race in the winning position.
I don't know about you, but my voice hurts because this race was intense.
It was. There was a lot of back and forth between a lot of the drivers, including the top 5. There was drama with Sniper Pig in the closing 10 laps. It was quite incredible.
Definitely one of the most action-packed races we've had here whenever it comes to incidents.
Yeah.
And we have had a couple of controversial things, but we had everybody in the lobby and everybody is here, so this race will stand as everyone is still here for the finish. As Greco comes around the penultimate corner now, and he's going into the final corner to take the win here in the Monaco GP and the UDL F1 League in Season 1. Amazing drive here from Greco. Sniper Pig.
And Sniper Pig will get number 2.
Sniper Pig in P2, and he actually takes P1. Greco had time penalties. Greco has time penalties, and Sniper Pig actually wins this race. Greco had 10 seconds worth of time penalties. Unbelievable.
Sniper Pig has to be just screaming right now. Bognose will take the 3rd place position, followed by Dull.
As long as he doesn't have any time penalties. And
that
no,
is true.
He did not have enough time penalties to lose the position. Dahl comes home in P4. Lucas in P5. Oh, Space Hero jumps to P5 as Lucas had some penalties there.
The drama in the last lap crossing the line just sums this race up.
As Sniper Pig takes the win here in the Monaco GP after some serious time penalties for Greco, who really dominated the second half of this race.
Sniper Pig, I really feel like Sniper Pig deserved that. He got into a lot of bad luck at the end there, but he drove an incredible race, and his pace was just beyond immense. He had some incredible laps, so...
That was a great race to watch, and for some, a great race to be in. Here we have our finishing order, as Sniper Pig takes the win here in the UDL Monaco GP with Greco in P2, Bokanos P3, Dahl P4, Space Hero P5, Lucas P6, Bossman ends up in P7, Sevapai P8, Duck in P9, and We the North in P10 to round out the points, with Man P11, Madia P12, and Drew Yu, the first of the DNFs, in P13, followed by Birdman, Spyro, Sinister, Get That Money and Run, and Vortex.
I just want to say congratulations to the top 3. They ran incredible races.
Wow. What a race.
Just an action-packed Monaco GP.
Alright, everybody. This will bring the stream to the close. I will see you guys next week, I believe, for the UDL GP at Canada. We will see you guys then. Thank you all for tuning in. I've been Damage, and he has been Jonathan. Good night, everybody.